I built a cinematic product ad in one afternoon.
Some fragrances are worn. This one is remembered. Introducing a scent that defines confidence, power, and timeless elegance.
By combining AI planning, high-end image generation, a single video model, and one simple editing timeline. No complicated plugin stack, no bouncing between 5 different apps, and no traditional production crew. Before I break anything down, watch this 20-second spot all the way through.
Some fragrances are worn. This one is remembered. Introducing a scent that defines confidence, power, and timeless elegance. One spray, and the room is yours. Not just a fragrance, an identity.
Then I'll rewind and show you the exact workflow I used so you can recreate something similar for your own brand or clients. If you've experimented with AI video tools recently, you've probably noticed a pattern. One tool for images, another for animation, a third for editing, and then exporting everything back and forth just to finish a single short ad. It works, but it's messy, time-consuming, and honestly not scalable if you're making content on a regular basis. Today I want to show you a different approach. Instead of a pure software promo, this is a practical one-editor workflow built around Filmora 15. We'll go from idea to cinematic ad in a single environment. Planning, asset generation, timeline editing, polishing, captions, and 4K enhancement. This workflow is especially useful if you're a DTC brand, freelancer, agency, or creator who needs premium-looking ads without building a huge multi-tool pipeline for every project. Everything starts with the concept and the production document. I don't begin in the timeline. I begin by talking to AI. First, I open AI Mate inside Filmora 15 and describe the ad conversationally. Create a 20-25 second cinematic product ad. Include 3 hero angles, rim lighting, shallow depth of field, a macro reveal, and a short CTA ending. In seconds, AI Mate returns a structured response, a mini script, a clean shot list, model suggestions, and even a rough timeline structure I can follow later in the edit. But to push the quality of the production document even further, I take that rough plan and paste it into an external AI like Gemini or ChatGPT 5.2. There, I ask for a full breakdown, scenes, shot descriptions, framing, lens notes, motion direction, and transitions between each beat. The result is a proper production doc and storyboard you can reuse. You end up with a clear list of what each shot should feel like, where the cuts happen, and how long each moment should roughly last. Once that is locked, I move into asset generation. Here, Nano Banana Pro is my main tool for still images and product visuals. I start by asking Nano Banana Pro for 3 key compositions: a clean front hero shot, a premium 3/4 angle, and an extreme macro with rim lighting and shallow depth of field. I iterate until the renders look truly high-end. Clean reflections, accurate material details, confident contrast, and lighting that feels like a real studio setup instead of a flat AI render. If the Nano Banana Pro model inside Filmora doesn't fully hit the quality bar I'm aiming for, I simply switch to Nano Banana Pro through Gemini, generate the stills there, and then import those final images back into Filmora 15. The workflow stays the same. I just move the generation step to wherever the model performs best. With the stills ready, it's time to turn them into motion. Rather than stacking multiple video models at once, I choose a single image-to-video model that gives me the best motion for this project and stick with it for the entire ad. For each key still, I generate short 4-5 second clips, a slow cinematic push-in on the hero shot, a subtle parallax move on the 3/4 angle, and a more energetic macro shot with controlled movement that feels like something out of a premium commercial. Keeping these clips short is intentional. Short clips make iteration fast. I can quickly compare variations, select the strongest outputs, and discard the rest without wasting time on long, unusable renders. By the end of this stage, I have a small but powerful library of AI-generated shots that all share the same visual language and are ready to be edited like any traditional footage. Now it's time to assemble the ad. I bring all the selected clips into Filmora15 and start building the story in the timeline. I load each shot into the source viewer, mark clean in and out points, and drop them into the timeline following the shot order from the production document we built earlier. The hero shot opens, the macro shots punctuate the middle, and the CTA anchors the ending. To understand pacing, I record or import a temporary voiceover and a rough music track. Even a basic guide VO and temp music are enough to reveal where the edit needs to breathe and where it should hit harder. Using Filmora's timeline preview tools, I test different shot orders, tweak durations, and adjust transitions until the 20-25 second structure feels tight but not rushed. At this stage, the ad is already watchable, but it still needs timing refinements. That's where AI Extend comes in. Instead of manually stretching clips on the timeline or regenerating new shots, I use AI Extend to describe the timing changes I want in plain language. For example, I ask Filmora to extend the opening hero shot by around 1.5 seconds with a subtle push-in so the product has more presence before the first cut. I also use AI Extend to smooth transitions between shots and add a brief freeze on the macro reveal, giving viewers a moment to really lock onto the product details before the edit moves on. AI Extend adjusts duration, motion continuity, and transitions automatically. It feels like doing micro reshoots inside the edit, without leaving the timeline or going back to the original generator. This step alone saves a lot of time and keeps your ad flexible even when you're making changes late in the process. Next, I move into the polish phase. This is where the ad starts to look and sound premium. Using action mode in Filmora15, I run a few simple commands: denoise the voiceover, stabilize any slightly shaky clip, auto-enhance color across the full timeline, and balance the music level under the narration. These changes update in real time, which makes it easy to experiment with different looks and mixes without getting stuck in technical menus. Once the base polish is in place, I open Filmora's built-in web effects gallery and search for a subtle cinematic glow. I preview a few trending looks, pick one that fits the ad, and then reduce the intensity so it supports the image instead of overpowering it. I compare before and after, and then fine-tune the strength using a simple slider. That's usually enough to get a modern cinematic feel while still keeping the brand's identity intact. To finish this phase, I add a gentle LUT for overall color consistency, a light speed ramp on the main hero push-in, and a subtle stereo widen on the lifestyle style shot to make the soundstage feel a bit bigger. All of this polishing is done conversationally inside one editor, without extra plugins or complex node-based setups. After the visuals and sound are locked, I move on to captions and callouts. I paste my final voiceover text into Filmora's caption generator and ask for cinematic intro captions with bold keywords that hit on the main beats of the script. Filmora automatically generates timed captions and offers multiple style options. I use a bold, eye-catching style for the opening hook and a cleaner, minimal style for the rest of the ad, so the text supports the visuals without stealing attention. On top of that, I add a few animated stickers and motion callouts to highlight key product features during the macro shots. Because everything lives in the same timeline, these elements stay tightly synced to the visuals and the sound. For the final export, I enable Filmora's AI video enhancer using the Topaz model and export the ad in 4K. This last pass improves detail, sharpness, and overall clarity, which is especially important if you're running paid ads, embedding the video on a landing page, or publishing to platforms that support high-resolution playback. The AI enhancement gives the final output a more polished, premium finish without adding another external step to your pipeline.
Some fragrances are worn. This one is remembered. Introducing a scent that defines confidence, power, and timeless elegance. One spray, and the room is yours. Not just a fragrance, an identity.
So to recap, Filmora15 is the backbone of the workflow, but it's not the only star. AI Mate helps you plan. External tools like Gemini or ChatGPT upgrade your production document. Nano Banana Pro delivers high-quality product visuals. A single video model handles motion. AI Extend fixes pacing. Action Mode and the Effects Gallery handle polish. And the Topaz Enhancer delivers a clean 4K master. Instead of juggling multiple apps and subscriptions for every tiny step, everything important comes together in one timeline, which lets you focus on story, pacing, and visual quality instead of tech overhead. If you want to try a similar workflow yourself, start with a strong brief, build a reusable production document with AI, push your image quality as high as possible with Nano Banana Pro, and then let Filmora15 handle the heavy lifting on the edit and final polish. Before you click away, make sure you download Filmora15 for free using the link in the description. That download link also unlocks an exclusive bonus for this video. So if you want to follow along, test these AI features, and get the extra goodies I've set up for you, grab Filmora from the description first. Once you've installed it, tell me in the comments what kind of cinematic AI ad you're planning to build next. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited to see what kind of cinematic AI ads you build with this approach.